It's not easy. Try this. You're stabilizing your whole spine. Okay? A lot of the problems that people have with nerve damage is denervation, subluxation, is because they don't floss out. They don't know how to get rid of nerve damage. These simple things will help you out tremendously. Okay? Your body is an integrated unit. It's worth to take care of it because you deserve it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm open to any questions. I'll answer any questions.
Does your program include bread?
It's a lot of, it's a good question. I want to talk to you about foods that prevent inflammation too. I'm going to give you 10 essential foods that are going to help you tremendously. I do that with my patients a lot when they come just for nutrition counseling. And I want to start with one that is my top favorite one. It's called turmeric. I don't know if you ever know, you can hear about turmeric. Turmeric, yes. You can buy in powder, buy organic. It's very important. It's one of the biggest problems I see with people when they come with inflammation and overweight problem is GMOs. Get rid of them. Go organic. That's very important. So GMOs, totally not good. Turmeric, cumin. Cumin is awesome. There's something that if you want to write it down, you probably never heard of it. Just make sure you tell everybody you hear from here. It's called moringa or sour sop. Sour, S-O-U-R-S-O-P. It's a fruit that comes from South America. It's got tremendous amount of antioxidants. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's an antifungal. It's a phenomenal food. Okay, moringa. It's called sour soup. That's basically avocados. We all know avocados, so I use them. I would definitely use them. Pomegranates. Great, awesome. All kinds of berries, strawberries, cherries, blackberries, blueberries. Use them. Organic. I'm gonna probably say I will put these 4 plants in my salads all the time. They're great. Basil, cilantro, parsley, and it's something I'll call warm seeds. It's a plant also from I think it's from Brazil. It's a thick plant. It has a lot of antioxidants. You can put a leaf in your salads or your soups and stuff. And
what was that one called again?
warm seed. W-O-R-N.
Warren seed?
Warm seed. S-E-E-D. And parsley, cilantro, basil. I like to say berries. We talk about berries. Plums. I like plums a lot. Citrus. Citrus are phenomenal. You can just mix them all you want. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, all that. Great. You have a lot of C's, a lot of B2s, B6, B12s. They're phenomenal. All those foods will help you for as far as inflammation. Now, as far as bread, who doesn't like bread? I love my bread all the time.
I like bread.
What I always tell people is that get something that's organic, that's full of seeds and proteins. Okay, my favorite is Ezekiel bread. It's a Jewish bread. It has a tremendous amount of protein. It's like 6 grams of protein per slice. I'll use it. Genesis bread, phenomenal. It's something that you guys can use as well. And it really tastes the same. You can do whatever. You put garlic in it. You can put all that stuff. Is not a problem. Stay away from gluten. Heard about gluten? Stay gluten free. It's a celiac disease that a lot of people develop, and it causes a lot of inflammation. So your food should be totally gluten free. Lactose. We don't even produce that enzyme abundantly for us to keep giving our digestive system all that crap like milk and I would just stay away from lactose. So buy things that are lactose free. Any questions?
What protein source do you recommend? Quinoa or something of that nature?
That's very good. I like to stay away from animal protein for many different reasons. And one of the reasons that I don't like animal protein is because your body basically uses something called hydrochloric acid to break down animal protein. I'm a vegan, so I don't eat meat at all of any source. But a lot of people tell me, what's the reason? Scientifically, what's the reason for you, besides personal reasons, why you're vegan? Well, I like to say, the number one is because we don't produce the enzymes to break down food. We're not omnivorous. And one of the things that people don't understand is that for you to break down meat, your body has to borrow hydrochloric acid out of your joints and bones, and then it gets break down. And that's when we start having problems with bones and joints and all that stuff. So protein sources that I like, and I know that a lot of people say, well, where do I get my protein? Protein is basically, you're gonna allocate proteins in terms of how the brain chain of aminos that made up the protein, because protein are amino acids basically. Okay, I'm not gonna get a lot into that because that's a different story. That's more science than what I want to discuss today. But essential and non-essential amino acids break down into your food. Okay, the main sources of aminos is basically where you're gonna get the best types of proteins. Quinoa, great, love it. Eggplants, portobello mushrooms, maitake mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, white mushrooms. All those things have a very good composition of amino acids that will give you the best proteins, really. So that's where I like to get basically my sources. I quit eggs a couple of months ago, but eggs are fine. You know, it's a good source of protein. Soy protein is supposed to be one of the highest amounts of proteins your body could get. It's hard to digest. It's hard to break down. But soy is fine. Whey, no problems with whey. I don't use it because but as long as it's lactose free, you can do whey protein. Beans, pinto beans, lima beans, red beans, black beans, all that. So when my clients come to me, they go through a whole journey, not just the exercise part. We go through every single aspect of health.
Walnuts, almonds.
Walnuts, fine.
Yeah.
Cashews, almonds, Brazilian nuts,
Flaxseed.
nuts are fine. Flaxseed oil is good. It's not on the protein side. You know, it's more like a healthy fats and stuff. But it's something that I would definitely add to for inflammation. So it's a phenomenal source of like fat nutrients and all that. All that stuff, basically, if you put it together, I'm sure that in a week or two, you guys are going to be walking on a different body. I'm telling you, I promise you that. Strengthen your feet.
One last thing, coconut products are big now, right?
Coconut oil is great. I think it has a lot of, it's got a lot of antioxidant. It's a very anti-fungal, antibacteria type of oil. Extra virgin in glass. Everything I drink is in glass, you know? So it's less bacteria in it, you know? I would 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, fine. It's part of the essential fats that I use.
I was curious to hear your thoughts on 2 topics. Number 1, getting a better night's sleep. And number 2, you mentioned lemons. I've been hearing a lot about lemon water, substituting it for coffee first thing in the morning, drinking it throughout the day. What are your thoughts on that?
Lemon water is one of the best forms of citrus that you can get. It's got a, it's not only gonna clean your digestive system throughout the day. It is phenomenal that you start doing in the mornings. I would do lemon water first time in the morning from actual lemons, not just the juice. It's just one of the things that we do. Yeah, well, we just gotta get the real facts. So I think lemon water is great. I don't think that coffee's too bad if you don't do it in excess. Coffee has different kinds of benefits that they're not bad for health. But obviously lemon water is a tremendous food. I mean, lemons are something that I always have in my diet. It's an antioxidant. It's a digestive cleanser. You know, it really helps your body to stay. Especially in the morning, your saliva glands, everything gets cleaned out with lemon. Lemon is a powerful antibacterial, so it's good. And if you can do it instead of coffee, well, that's great. I don't think that, And
how about sleep, getting a better night?
Well, I have problems with people that normally tend to have a bad night's sleep. I was talking yesterday, I did a keynote speech in Denville about endocrine disorders. And one of the problems is when a lot of the hormones get released at night, they're not up to, they're not in balance, and people sometimes don't look at that. It's a different topic, but going back to what you said, one of the things that I do for sleeping, there's something called Angelica tea. That's a relaxer. It's a phenomenal tea. I like to use that. I like to use something also for that melatonin. There's teas that contain that. I like that. A lot of people, because of their schedules, they like to work out at night. And obviously, when you're active and you're working out and you start eating the right foods, your sleep is gonna change. You know, so you're gonna release a lot of the endorphins and hormones that help you, that promote good sleep. So those endorphins will kick in, and in time, once you start eating healthy, your diet's balanced, you got more colors on your plate, you're drinking the right amount of water, which is a different story too. You start getting a better sleep. But I would definitely start with the lemon. I mean, the lemons are fine. I would use them at night. I would, going back to what I said about the citrus, I would combine the citrus in different ways. Maybe lemon in the morning, have an orange at another time of the day, then have a grapefruit, then have a tangerine. Citrus they're definitely good. They will help you to be in better health.
What is the right amount of water?
Question. Right amount of water. I always tell people, back to what I told you. Yesterday I was talking about endocrine disorders. There's a hormone that we produce called ADH, antidiuretic hormone. Especially women that tend to have water issues and hold a lot of water, they tend to carry, like retain water and therefore start becoming dealing with overweight issues and stuff. Men too. But one of the things that I always tell people is that don't be afraid about drinking water. Drinking water is something that you could do. I would consider probably half a gallon a day. 10, 12 glasses a day is something that's important. Now, how you drink water is a different story. A lot of people start sipping on water thinking, oh, well, I drink a lot of water because I'm not losing weight. Well, I'm not losing weight if I drink water like crazy. But one of the things I tell them is that there are certain times of the day where you need to hydrate your body. Okay? Hydrolysis in your body tends to be promoted in different ways. Before your workouts, if you tend to sweat, and when you're working out, you want to promote heat because you want to lose weight, you want to burn calories. So one thing that I always tell people is try to drink maybe 2 glasses of water before you work out. Try to drink 1 to 2 glasses of water before you take a shower. We all like to take hot baths. So we're gonna get water off our bodies. Try to drink water before you go to bed because your body goes into that process I just told you before, hydrolysis, where everything gets cleaned out, everything gets it works with your hormones at night and stuff. So water at night is very important, and in the morning with lemons, that's fine. So those four times, I think they're the best times for water consumption, for intents and purposes. Anybody else?
What was the name of the tea that you're talking about?
It's called Angelica tea.
Angelica?
Angelica tea. That's a tea that basically promotes sleep.
And where would you get that?
And I'm gonna tell you that you can get at the Whole Foods.
Okay.
Whole Foods has it. One of the things that I always, I'm gonna probably recommend this. If you're dealing with inflammation and pain issues and also sleep, one of the things that I like to do, and I told a couple clients of mine that have arthritis and that have problems sleeping to do this. Okay, get coconut milk, okay, and boil it with 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Put some drops of black pepper, organic, and a little piece like this of ginger. Okay, it's gonna help inflammation. It's gonna help you sleep as well. Okay, every night. So it's a phenomenal thing to do. It will help you with inflammation. It will help you with sleeping disorders and everything else.
Say that again,
Coconut milk? Yep. Yeah, coconut milk. Make a tea out of that. So we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of teaspoons of turmeric powder, black pepper, a few little drops of black pepper, organic, a little piece of ginger like this, right? And honey, raw honey. That's fine. That helps. Okay? Any more questions?